They are in jail over there because Pharaoh punished them. You see how it was orchestrated without even anybody understanding that the pain and the suffering and what they thought was they got rid of him turned out to become a blessing, not just only for the house of Jacob, but for the whole tribe of Israel. So you can see how in doing so, by interpreting their dream, and then by the time the messenger king had a dream, when they were restored, and then you saw what happened. So if you want to know more of the details, I want to save time because we have a lot to talk about today, a lot to teach today. So you can go to the book of Genesis, from Genesis chapter 37 to Genesis chapter 50. You can see the whole story as is there unfolded. The point and the summary of Genesis 37 to 50 is that in your own pain today, whatever it is, it could be sickness, it could be joblessness, it could be bad business, it could be whatever, family conflict, dispute, whatever the circumstances it is. Trust God and be faithful, just like Joseph was. And then you see the intervention, God's plan and intervention and deliverance all happening one after another. Now going back on the case of Kano, because I'm led into talking more about this on Sunday Boho. And when you look at them, what exactly did they do? Because I'm not sure why should they be suffered, in as much as we know that even those that went to try to help them, some of them were actually working against them. So that is, we said that then, but so it's no longer something new today. So that has been established to be the case and the truth. So now we are talking about now, what is the difference between what Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho were doing compared to, for example, our president here in America, President Trump? Because I know in conflict negotiation and conflict management, there is a theory and practice that we call hardball technique. You see, Trump was very vibrant and attack and everything, like he wants to kill and destroy everything. We are just seeing it, just to see how somehow you see it manifesting today in Russia and Ukraine. Hardball. Rather than having a conversation about the dispute, then they rolled out his army and he's thinking about if you come near my border, I will wage war against Ukraine. Hardball. Somebody taking on the extreme that is in no way comparison, in order to get the other side to understand how aggrieved and how unjust they've been treated, and pressure the other side to come to table for discussion. That's what we call hardball, to come to table for negotiation. Hardball technique in practice and theory. There are research by social scientists that have been established that work, and it worked. You see, he worked for all through the Trump administration. He used that hardball. And now you see Putin is doing the same thing in order to get him in better. Now, is it not working for him? People are talking about killing this, killing that, but meanwhile, he's making a lot of money. Look at the price of gas for all the gas producers all over the world. They're happy because they got a lot of dough coming and into their coffers. Because energy prices have skyrocketed. Now he has also increased the risk and the cost for all the nations around the world in order to force them to come to his own terms. Hardball technique. Nigerian government even do wars. All the killing and all the massacre, extrajudicial killing, operation, even the renditions, to the point of criminality. Hardball. Is it not hypocrisy? Nigerian government is playing hardball, and then the Kanu and the Igboho, we are playing hardball, but no, when it's time to sit down and talk, no talking, no negotiation. Anyway, that's their problem. But we just wanted to point out to you and to people around. Maybe we encourage them, maybe it's not. But for the soldiers, the only hardball you can play is to boast in the Lord and talk about what God can do. Individually, as a person, we don't play hardball. The only thing I can say to people, like I say to people, I say, what I am saying to you, like last Sunday or so, we said that I saw a tsunami coming from the Atlantic Ocean, covering all the way down to the south on the other side of the ocean. Change your way because God is angry. That's all the kind of hardball I can say. That's all. It's not me. I'm telling you what I see, that God is angry. And when people bring problem to me, I'll tell you, what you are doing is not right. And you know it's not right. And it's not fair. It's not just. It's not acceptable to God. Please don't do that, because if you do that, God will be angry with you. That's all I will say to you. That's it. And what God will do to you, you will not like it, so that you don't say, oh God, you can't blame me. So once I finish it, I'm done. Just like you see all our prophecies that it comes, when it comes, and that's it. Whether you believe it or not, that's your problem. Whether you don't want to do what you are told, that's your problem. But all the time, it's always come back to just be as the Lord has said it, and so it will be. So that's why we say we want to use this as a way to teach you about how to operate and how to act in a situations like this, because in case that things escalate, which is likely is going to escalate, so that you will know. I'm not talking about Russia, Ukraine right now. I'm talking about for those of us, those of our church members in Nigeria, for them to prepare themselves, because even as what is happening in Ukraine could result to a world war, if care is not taken. Have you prepared? They've been made an announcement, they gave a notice, and they say what they were going to do, and they were planning to do that. Not that it concerns us, but I want to bring to you